Yo, what's up with all my savages out there, man? Welcome to Savage Network, Straight Savage Network. You are now tuned into Phone Tap, where we're tapped into what's going on out here, man. I am Low. That's my man Mario. We in here, man, and we want to thank all of y'all for tuning in to us. You know what I'm saying? We got some little stuff for y'all today, man. Please chime in, send the comments, do the like, do the description, do everything like that, man. But without further bullshitting y'all time. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you shout out something to the people so that we gonna get smacking to it. So say something to these folks, man.
Uh, I ain't got nothing to say, y'all. Yeah, go ahead, get to
Oh,
it. I ain't got
shit.
no shout outs.
Oh, okay. Look at that. We're gonna get right to it then.
We have 12 kids. I am a stay-at-home mama. There are a total of 8 baby daddies in my life right now, and none of them want to help me out. I can't squeeze a dollar from any of them for these kids. I don't know what to do here, Dave. I don't know if I should file for bankruptcy or not.
And how old are your babies?
So I have 2 10-year-olds, 1 9-year-old, 1 8-year-old, 2 6-year-olds, 1 5-year-old, 3 3-year-olds, and 2 newborn babies. I also might try for another this year, but at this point, it's like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, Dave.
All right. You got family in the area?
Hell nah, they all abandoned me after the 8th one came out.
My God, I don't know if she's delusional or what, but something is not right with her because she talking about she wants to try.
I don't need to hear what she's talking about. Son, that's wild, son. She got 12. She got the whole 12 disciples. She's aiming for the 13th. She already in struggle and strongholds because she talking about filing for bankruptcy. And the only thing that can come to her mind is maybe I should try for the 13th.
Bro,
Are you
them Jones.
still?
Did you hear
Huh?
Did you hear the ages? Them joints was back to
Yeah.
back. So.
One thing
Look,
I will say that's positive about this younger is she is extremely fertile. She is extremely fruitful. And that box must be complete torch. You know what I'm saying? But what she said? But she said now it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway. So
I bet. I
you're
bet.
gonna have to
I bet.
find man bingo. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
I
saying?
bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what was she asking again? Like,
She said she don't know what to do. She said I'm struggling. What did it say? I got 12 kids, 8 baby daddies, but I'm struggling.
man, well, let's start off by not having another baby. Let's start that one off there. Then get a job. You know what I'm saying? That can help. You said you ain't got no family after the 8th one. Yeah, I kind of understand. Understand. But shit, you got 8 baby daddies.
Nah, that's tough, yo.
Yo,
That's
like,
tough.
what the fuck? What advice do you want, dog? Like, nobody has ever heard of no situation like this, man. And oh, you know what? Matter of fact, this is for the women who said uh that they will flourish if it was one woman and all men. This is what you get out of that right there. This is what you get.
What?
This is what you get.
I mean, because for real, even though you got 8 baby daddies, right? No father is trying to be taking care of another kid. So, like, even if the dude is fond of the kid, you know what I'm saying? He can do some stuff for the kid, but he ain't trying to be financially responsible for no one else's kids. And I don't care what the
And
situation
you
is.
got 8 of them Jones, yeah. You got 8 niggas. You telling me, no. Even though the box might be torch, she might be trash as a person. You telling me 8 niggas don't want to sit around your motherfucking ass, nigga?
Hell
Eight
no.
niggas, eight. Now we gonna sit here and sum it up to deadbeat just niggas don't wanna. You telling me it's 8 niggas that don't wanna be around? They would rather not be around their kid because they don't want to be around your ass. 8 niggas.
For real, after the first nigga, because I don't know how the children are assigned to these guys. But I can imagine, even if I did think she was cool, if I'm the 5th baby father and you already got like, it's you, and then it's like 4 other, like it's children enough for 4 other men, so you know it's at least 4 plus of y'all. I don't think I can tolerate all the kids. No bullshit. I don't think I would be able to tolerate the kids, huh? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like now I gotta deal with you and a whole tribe called Quest. Like that ain't gonna cut it, yo.
Bruh,
I don't think I would be down for
she
it.
basically just got a sign on like if you want a baby, I'm fertile.
But my
I'm
thing,
in.
she must either these niggas are not on child support, which is I'm not validating that, but I'm just saying like usually that's the move for women. So if you got 8 guys on child support, you shouldn't be struggling this bad unless you just messing the money up.
You know that's what it is, bro. She's messing the money up. 8
all right,
kids,
well look.
nigga. Bro, she's trying to escape. You know she going out. She probably traveling, going places. She gets some money. She's trying to get the fuck out of there. Niggas, 12 kids in that house.
Facts. But all right. But with 12 kids, you can have 2 separate groups of the Jackson 5. So the potential to get banked is there. You just got to train them up. But
That's a
I'm pretty sure
basketball
she's
thing,
not going to
man.
train them up because she's talking about her solution is what? I'm aiming for a 13th. I'm thinking about another one. Where's Joe Jackson at when you need it? He would have known exactly what to do in this situation, man. You know what I'm
8
saying?
niggas, son. 8.
It's 8 of them.
Now one of them chose to like be with you. Yeah, 8. Like I think you should really seek some help, man. Like look at yourself in the mirror. It might be you the problem, man. Damn.
Oh, it could be her decision making.
Well, that would
You know what
still
I'm
be
saying?
her being the problem.
Yeah. But it's like, for instance, if it was a good girl and she had the first baby by a whack guy and he just ain't hold it down at all, he was just trash. All right, then you go to the next guy and you pick the same trash type dude. All right, so basically what I'm saying is it might not be her personality,
Which
but
she
nah,
used
you
to.
right. It is her though.
Yeah, it's her though, still at the end of the day. All right, and
Yeah,
I get it. That might could be what she used to. You know what I'm saying? That's all she know type shit. That's why she keep picking the same nigga over and over. But
something. Yeah.
bitch, you at baby number 12 trying to be at 13. Clearly your plan was not working and you still trying to do it. You need to look at yourself and change something.
She don't know what to do.
Like, come on, young. What?
What to do, son? She
You
don't know
sitting
what
here
to
trying to,
do.
yeah, and I think I'm gonna go for another one. 13, shorty. Like you want 13 and you struggling. Don't sit here and cry to me about your struggle and you trying to make it worse for yourself.
But what if you don't realize that you're making it worse for yourself?
Son, ain't no way, son. After 12 kids, 8 baby daddies, there's no way you don't see that you're making it worse for yourself. There's
Well,
no way.
obviously it is a way because she don't see it.
Well, we gotta let her ass be a lesson for the other boys and girls that see this dumb shit. So we gotta let her just go ahead and suffer the consequences of her actions so others can see. I think they should put her story out so others can see this shit and not do what she's doing. Because clearly she don't know no better as an adult. She don't know no better.
I feel like she should invest all her time in raising them the best she can. Because it's 12 of them, son. She should be good as an old woman. You know what I'm saying? if she raised them right and all that, because the baby, the help from the fathers is dead. You're not gonna get it that way. So what you're gonna have to do now is try to get it from the kids when they get a proper age. So just make sure they good, and then hopefully when they get older, they'll take care of you. And they don't even all have to be successful. Son, 12 people. So think about it. Son, with 12 people, they can all donate $10, and now you got a whole 120. They can all donate $100, and now you got 1,200. You know what I'm saying? So it don't take much when you got that many. So I
Let me
mean,
ask you this: Do you think? I'm not saying you're saying this is a fact, but do you think she can be married?
she can be married. You talking about? Do I think she is, or that she can get married?
Yes, that she can get married.
Sure, she can get married to whoever's willing to marry her.
I just think she can if she change her mindset. You know what I'm saying? If she change her mindset, it can happen. But if she keep this mindset, nah, nah, nah. She gonna have to be breaking down some bread or something with this nigga for him to marry her, because she got 12 kids. If you getting some money for these kids and you breaking down, I can understand that. But I don't see no nigga dealing with your ass after you done made these bad decisions. Because think about it, son. You will pick a like you picking a woman, you know what I'm saying? She's gonna have to make some decisions on her own. You don't want her to make bad decisions and they trick that falls on you. She's
I mean,
clearly gonna
from
make bad
narrowing out,
decisions.
yeah. All right. So can I have a nigga moment, son? Can I get a nigga moment?
The floor is yours.
I gotta see what her kids looking like. I gotta see what her kids looking like and how much freedom I got with them. Cause if I walk in the house and her 10-year-old is a son and this nigga like 6'4", and then the 9-year-old is like 6'5", I'm sitting there like, I might be able to make this work, yo. You know what I'm saying?
Dang,
Like,
you a
hold up,
boy,
man. Let me,
man.
let me
Like, hold up, man.
you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, we gotta get these kids into sports, man. We gotta get these kids doing something, son.
But what if they all be
But
softies?
then I'll probably be like, nah, we can't do it. Or unless one of them like a brainiac or something like that. Like if I could find a path for them Bama's, you know what I'm saying? Then, but that's still, but most women don't want men, you know what I'm saying, planning their kids' life if they not like the father or anything like that. But I just know if I seen some big Julius Peppers nigga and he like, yeah, I'm 10. And then the next one looked like Michael Strahan, he like, yeah, I'm 9. I'm like, hey, sure. Yeah, we can make this work. Where your finger at? Here's the ring. We about to put this back together, yeah. Cause we
You
about to
gonna
be
get
on
with
our
them.
Joe Jackson American Dream stuff right here, man. You know what I'm saying?
And
Only
you
problem is
realize that
I don't know how
nigga
you gonna have
sucking
the
nickels or
kids,
something.
huh?
Something gonna be wrong, sir. He either gonna be he either gonna be uncoordinated, dumb as a sack of nickels or something.
I mean, but it's always the struggling mothers that got the best kids as far as athletes. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas be like that. They be used to running from the feds and all types of stuff, man. So
That's a fact.
I got. You gotta
That's a
show
fact.
me what the household look like. Man. Send me a family photo, yo, so I can see what I can work with.
She got a whole
Hey,
football team damn near. Nigga, 12
what,
kids. That's a
nigga?
whole offense.
She got the whole offense and a nigga coming off the bench. You know what I'm saying? Like, cuz, and this ain't no basketball team. We talking about football team, son. Like, cuz, what, dude? Oh man, but yeah, she got
A lot going.
yeah.
Since 2015. I met him when he was 21. And we had our first kid like a year after 2016. And we had another kid in 2017. Wait for it. And I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption. What did you say? I just recently found out that this was my son that I gave up for adoption.
Huh? Let me just grab my stuff off the bus.
Transgender high school runner who won the
Hey man,
That is what happens when you tossing that cooter cat around and you don't know who you're giving it to. You know what I'm saying? That is what happens. She for her to be in that situation, she had to did something with somebody. She don't know who she did it with. Had a baby, gave that Joan up to the, you know what I'm saying, and then go find a new dude. And guess what's the irony in this? She don't know this nigga either. And that nigga come to find out that's your kid.
first of all, yo,
He
you
been
know what I'm saying?
all he been all up and inside his mom's in every way, shape, and form.
Son, he got not one but two kids by his own mother, son. That is what you call growth, son. Like that is growth, my nigga. But my thing is, so that's the example of someone not learning their lesson at all, right? Because you already had kids you couldn't take care of. Then you went and found you a young whippersnapper that was just happy to get some cheeks, but probably because no older nigga wanted to deal with you. And this young whippersnapper happened to be your baby who had neither a mother nor a father. That's why he ended up messing with your behind. And then y'all got two kids. And then you got the nerve to put both of you on the internet to let the world know that you niggas that did this gross behind stuff. So that right there is called you can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. Like,
God damn it! You can't make this shit up.
that is crazy to the mud level right there. So what we doing out here? What we doing out here?
Apparently they fucking their mothers, I guess.
That's motherfucker right there. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker. I would fry this nigga. I would fry this nigga so much. I'm like, look at this motherfucker right here.
I know he hates Samuel L. Jackson, boy.
Oh bullshit, boy. They need to put a whole meme together with Samuel L. Jackson just saying motherfucker, or at least Bernie Mac or something. You know what I'm saying? Off the motherfucking joint. And just had this nigga picture in the middle of that joint, man. Cause he fits the definition to a T. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
Like the
goodness.
funny part is, niggas hadn't even known a real motherfucker, right? You know what I'm saying? That's why we use it to describe so many other niggas. Now you
All right,
actually
let
got
me
a
ask you
real
a quick
motherfucker.
question though. I'm about to ask you a question. We about to see, and I don't think we read this part in the Bible. We didn't even get to it.
Oh, this is what you call
Hold up.
confusion.
Who's wrong in this sense?
The mother, and I'm gonna tell you why the mother's wrong, right? Because clearly the boy didn't know who she was. You know what I'm saying? So if she would have been responsible as a parent, he would have always known that was his mother. But seeing as he didn't, that's her fault. And whoever the father is, that's their fault that he didn't know. So he blindly walked into a situation that he thought was love. Because
And he in
what
that
she say,
shit
he was like,
permanently. He in
yeah.
it permanently.
Son, what my man say? She said they met when he was 21 or something like that. If I'm recalling it right. So he, a 21-year-old boy, you know what he want? He want easy cheeks, and she's an old easy cheeks. That's why young dudes mess with young women, with older women, because they don't play the same games as the younger ones. So with him finding the young, he think he cool. Like, hey, bet I got this old head joint. She ain't playing none of these games.
To Miss Tracy Ellis Ross. You hear what I just said? That's why younger men deal with older women because they want easy cheeks. You being an older woman wanting to deal with younger men, you already are saying to us younger men that you are easy cheats. I'm just letting you know what you're saying. Go ahead, bro. I was just trying to put two and two together.
Nah, you good, son. You good, son. Way to break it down, yeah. But you know what I'm saying? But that's totally her fault, son. That's her fault. You know what I'm saying? And he is totally disgusted. Like for real, I don't even know why he sat there while she explained that joint. Nigga, I'd have been
It's
sitting
his
there.
mother. He gotta honor his mother. He gotta do it his mother.
Oh my gosh, yo. It's no winning. You can't be the man in that relationship, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way possible you could be the man in that relationship. And then you gotta mess around and tell your kids that your mother and your grandmother is the same person. Son, can you imagine these niggas going to school or growing up or something like that? And they gotta either go to the teacher or their job and be like, yeah, my mother and my grandmother died. Be like,
That's
damn,
Nana
both of
mom.
them died? Be like, yeah,
That's
they was both the
that's
same woman.
she Nana mom.
But the children are at a disservice now. So, you know, usually you can get presents from your mother and your grandmother. Yeah, none of that's going on, son. She done just totally messed up the whole
That
family
grandmother
dynamic.
shit is out the window, boy. She
Yeah,
straight
son.
moms. She ain't
Yeah,
even grandma.
that's dead, son. That's dead. You and your father have the same mother. What? Yo?
Oh, with the fact that she gave up her kids and then thought, you know what, I'm gonna try this shit again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't even try to link with the one you gave up in the past. Yeah, you just say forget the past. We just gonna keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying? And look how God works, boy.
Hey, you know that drink where they were saying that women be wanting their sons to be their man? She got it. She definitely got it.
Look how God works, boy. And I hope he was like the perfect gentleman. Like I hope he had to have been for her to get 2 kids. And I'm happy for her, yo. She got the perfect gentleman. She got the man of her dreams. She made him.
Yeah, facts. Facts. Facts, yo. Facts.
And he just
Well,
looked sad and shit like, I don't want to be in this video.
facts. Well, hey, look, if we want to look for a silver line in women, if you want to know how to get the perfect man, that's how you do it, man. Go ahead, have him, wait for him to grow up, and then marry the nigga, or, you know what I'm saying, make him yours, yo. Although that's gross.
But you can do that. Make him yourself. Make him yourself. Fuck is you talking about? Make him yourself.
Hey, son, we gotta stop, son. Got you, bro.
Hey, what the fuck is going on?
We gotta chill, son. Hold on. Let's get this out, boy. Here you go.
Transgender high school runner who won the Washington State title complained about lack of sportsmanship. Veronica Garcia said she was somewhat hurt that the fellow runners didn't congratulate her after the race and asked to remember she's just a teenager. She got up on the podium to booze from the crowd with one voice shouting she's not a girl. You're a 2A girl, 400 meters dash. Garcia won the final race a full second ahead the runner-up. Had the biologically male Garcia run with boys, she would have been 2.5 seconds behind the slowest time. Last month, a trans runner won a girls' track and field Oregon State title and was also booed by the crowd.
Nah, see, they gotta stop that bullshit. I'm with the crowd, man. Boo them niggas.
Facts.
Like
boo that man over the half-baked drink. Is that what it was? It's like, boo that man, like, for real.
Like, this ain't Joanna, man, son.
Son, here's the thing, right? How you gonna sit there and disobey all the rules and then tell people, remember, I'm only a teenager, so you asking for empathy and all that other stuff. These people are asking for empathy and sympathy for their little girls you just dogged in this race, and whole time you a slow nigga. You know what I'm saying? You would have lost to every nigga that ran the race, and then you be every younger that ran. Hey, son, that's called cheating, my man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be sitting there cheating and looking for support. It don't work like that, yo. It does not work like that. I'm glad. I'm gonna get a lot of flack with this. I'm glad Trump put a stop to that dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that is crazy. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
think
And
you're
if
gonna
I
get
had a
it. I don't think
daughter,
you're gonna get flack for that. I don't think you're gonna get flack for that.
oh well, you never know, son. You never know, son. It'd be a whole, you know what I'm
Hey
saying?
man, they
Talking
get to
about,
arguing just asking what's the definition of a woman.
oh, they
Stop
don't,
that. Yeah,
yeah,
we
yeah,
stop all that shit, man.
yeah, because
Stop
they
all
don't
that
know.
shit.
How can you want to be something and you don't know what it is that you want to be?
Mhm.
That's crazy to me, son. You know what I'm saying? How you even know what to do and you don't know what it is? I don't know. Cuz. I do not know. All right, son. Hold up. Son. Oh shit. Oh, here we go.
A 59-year-old pastor was arrested after convincing his church members that God gave him reproductive organs that contain holy milk. One of his followers said, he told us that the only
Pause. Hold up. It's already on some bullshit now. He can hold up, son. Listen to me. You tell it. He ain't basically. Would it sound like he macked all these bitches and fucked them all and got them all pregnant? Because you telling me he convinced them that he had, nigga, he's a man. They all have. Go ahead, son. You right. Go ahead, son.
way we could receive the holy milk is through our mouth. And I thought it was strange at first, but he gave us his word that he was.
Hey, yo, these bastards getting that shit off. Yo, they getting that shit off. How are these bastards getting this shit off?
Damn that. Hold up, son. This nigga, I'm gonna give him his praise first, son. You are the best scammer of
What?
all time, son.
How
Of
are you
all
getting this shit
time,
off? How are they
son.
believe, bruh? You
If
said
you
that
can
shit
go in,
through the.
listen to me, son. If you can go into a church full of Christian Bible reading people and convince them to suck you off and swallow, you are the best scammer slash manipulator of all time, nigga. There's no
Yo,
one better than you. What Jay-Z said, I can sell water to a whale. Nigga, he can do that. Anytime you go into a place, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, son. If a nigga ever told me that, that might be the last thing that nigga ever say to me, son. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Cause
bro,
that is why.
I'm thinking my man about to say he was telling the people to that like he had some special sperm, like he trying to impregnate these joints, like he fucking all. Yo, my man wanted some neck. He wanted all he wanted was some head. He said, I'm gonna teach the word, but y'all gotta give me some neck though." What?
Hey, son, I'm gonna
How
run
they
that
gonna
joint back, son. I'm gonna run that joint back, cause no one was ready for that.
hold up?
No one was ready for that, son.
They said, I'm gonna give you the word, but you gotta give me some head.
Wow, son. Here you go.
A 59-year-old pastor was arrested
Oh,
after convincing his church members that God gave him reproductive organs that contain holy milk. One of his followers said, he told us that the only way we could receive the holy milk is through our mouth. And I thought it was strange at first, but he gave us his word that he was telling the truth and that the Lord anointed him with a Holy Spirit and holy milk. And it was his mission to go throughout the world, healing people. He would say, get on your knees and perform until you're showered with the gift of the Holy Spirit. And if you were someone with a local business, he would say, rub my holy milk in your face to increase your business sales. Listen, ain't nothing wrong with having somebody preach the Bible to you. But at some point, you gotta get an understanding for yourself what that Bible is saying. You ain't never heard of Jesus or the 12 disciples he was out there walking around with tell anybody to get on their knees and suck the holy milk out of them. So why are you doing that?
Hey, that pastor has been to one too many strip clubs, dog. You know what I'm saying? He's out here, he in them private rooms a little too much, fam. Cause my gosh, nigga, like what?
He ain't even gotta go to a private room, son. All he gotta do now is just go to church. You know what I'm saying? And he get more action than he do. Think about it, son.
So he
And I
wasn't
hate
even getting tied in offerings, son. He getting the
son, he getting all that. The people are paying their tithes, offering, and putting in that work for the holy milk.
Bro, they are paying to suck this nigga off, bro.
Okay.
That is the greatest finesse. I'm not saying I would do it, but that is by far one of the greatest finagles I've ever heard in my life. Niggas, people are really paying and getting showered with holy milk.
Son. All right, I'm gonna bring this up because they don't specify, son. Is this exclusive to all your female congregation, or is everyone down for the cause?
I will hope it's exclusive to the view because homosexuality isn't. I will hope.
What you about to say, son? Homosexuality is a sin? Like the holy milk joint ain't?
That's why I stopped. Well, I will. My nigga, what the nigga? I will hope. I know it's wrong, but I will. And then all the older women, all them grandmas with the dentures, he taking all that shit.
Son, hear me, son. This dude, I want to hear the sermon, son. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the sermon. What did he say to convince you that God gave him holy testicles that shoots out holy milk? You know what I'm saying? Like, what? How did that sermon go? Is what I want to know, son. Like, how do you convince a nigga? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If I visited a church and a nigga starts saying some shit like that to me, son, I am leaving that joint immediately. Matter of fact, before I leave, you gonna hear some stuff you shouldn't even hear in church. I'm gonna be sitting there like, son, the fuck are you talking about, son? Are you trying to convince me to suck your dick? Talking about you got some holy milk, talking about rub it in my face? Nigga, I will whoop your entire ass in this place, dog. Like, it is no
fact. Yeah, now it's like, hell nah, we is not doing that, cause
son,
not doing that.
I can't imagine. Well, I gotta hear the sermon, son. Like, I need to figure out who this pastor is. I need to know his name. See if he got some sermons on the internet that I can go back and look at. Cause that right there is crazy. And your whole congregation has to be some of the dumbest mother lovers that actually sit there and let you convince them of that, son. You know what I'm saying? Convince you of that.
The fact that you can be convinced, that's like reverse prostitution. The fact that you can be convinced of that shit is crazy.
Yeah.
That's basically a cult now.
Facts. I don't know, son. I don't know. But that's some of the wildest stuff I've ever heard in life. Ever, son. Like, I promise you, I'd have got mad sitting in that circle. Promise you. But
open relationship?
No, not an open relationship.
Oh, okay.
She doesn't fuck anybody, but I'm allowed to do what I want. And she knows it's better that way. Her theory is what I just said. Men are supposed to be building and growing and conquering. If not, it ties back to what I said of they're getting worse. How many guys do you see that end up in a relationship and then get soft and doughy and trashed. Most. She's got comfort, stability, a great home. I'm never leaving. And on the flip side of that, like, she knows I'm a guy.
Y'all think like some
Yeah.
So when it comes to that, most women don't want to hear that. And the reason why most women don't want to hear that is because they've actually been put in a place that they really not supposed to be in. I know I'm about to get a lot of flack for this, but you know what I'm saying? Because don't get it twisted, right? If you are a man and you can't afford to have a bunch, because you see how his stuff was decked out and all that, he can obviously afford more than one.
That's a fact.
If you are a man and you can't afford more than one woman, do not take this dude's logic, because they will run all over you. You know what I'm saying?
All facts.
You can only pull that off if you are truly that nigga. Because here's the thing, women always say that they don't mess with it until they meet one that can pull that off. Like, for instance, right? I'm pretty sure every last one of Nick Cannon baby's mothers was off the strength of, if it wasn't Nick Cannon, they would have tried to force that man to only be with them and them only. But since it was Nick Cannon, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, well, you know, you make exceptions and stuff like that because he has what he has. So, I mean, I can't speak against it. He has a point. And then one thing that women be tripping over, right, is the whole loyalty aspect. If I'm a man and you my girl, and I go out and get another girl, you are still being held down. I have no desire to get rid of you.
Break down your logic on men cheating.
I don't think men can cheat. You know what I'm saying? Men can commit adultery if they take another man's wife. But as far as a man actually being a cheater, as far as, you know what I'm saying, I don't think men are capable of doing the cheating thing. Not to women. Men can cheat on God, but I don't think men can cheat on a woman, because a woman isn't it's never said in the Bible we are to be loyal to our wives. Now, we are to love them and be responsible for them, but as far as loyal to just them and them only, it never states that anywhere in it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all that though. My bad.
Huh?
No, go ahead. It tells them that, but go ahead.
Yeah, it tells them that, but it doesn't tell us that. You know what I'm saying? And it also gives us instructions for if we have more than one wife. It tells us how to treat them so we don't mistreat the situation, because it makes certain references in there that would suggest that these women won't like each other, which is most of the time the case. Because they even say, you know what I'm saying, they even warn the man, because they're assuming that the man is going to like one more than the other, which will be the case. And they're telling him not to treat the one that you don't like as much badly. But at the same time, I can imagine there will be a lot of jealousy between the two women, which will mess up the whole aspect of everything. And it even calls them, it doesn't say opposition, or doesn't say opposition. It calls them something that kind of refers to as enemy. You know what I'm saying? When you have more than one. So, I mean, it's a messy situation unless you have that backbone to handle that. So as a man, you shouldn't do that. Matter of fact, God tell you not to multiply wives to yourself anyway. So to all the people that's doing it because it sounds cool, it's not cool. You're only supposed to do that if you're like a man of like extreme wealth type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can pull that off. But if not,
Even
that's
if
not
you
the goal. The
Even
goal.
if them niggas use the men in the Bible that had multiple wives and stuff, look at who them men are. Like he said, those are men of stature, a lot of wealth. They somebody.
Right.
Because they talking about them in the Bible.
Correct. There's something, right. Because if they wasn't nobody, they wouldn't even be mentioned. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So you know they was important. Yeah, but as far as a man cheating. So if a man has sex with another man's wife, he's just committed adultery. If a man has sex with a woman and doesn't wife her up, he's committing fornication. But nowhere is he instructed to only have one wife, which suggests that the whole cheating thing isn't the case. Now, what I can say though, right, to defend what women's logic is, if your man is sneaking around and not notifying you that there's another woman that he's slaying and all that other stuff and making you feel like you're the only one and suggesting that you're the only one, he's lying to you. So we'll call it that. That man is a liar.
Yeah,
but he's not.
That is cheating. Or that could be your version of cheating.
Him doing that sneaky stuff. But if your man was like, yo, I got a whole nother joint, I'm about to go ahead. That's not cheating, son. That's just him doing what he doing. Now, if he can't hold down that situation, now he's irresponsible. You know what I'm saying? But the whole cheating thing, I don't know. He could either be a liar, an adulterer, or irresponsible. But cheater, I truly believe if you want to stick to the literal definition of the word, how the Bible describes it, men cannot perform that. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Now, please comment, because I know this can get a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I can bring forth every scripture I know. I can show y'all plenty of examples.
And you know they're not going to care.
Oh, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? As far as that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you think or feel. And I know what they're going to say. So you. I'm not in a position to have more than one. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even looking for more than one. I just want mine. And I want my kids. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want, son. You know what I'm saying? So if you can be my one, huh?
If we was billionaires now, that's a different conversation.
Right. That definitely is. That's definitely a different conversation, son. And I have more to stand behind. Because if you want to pin down a billionaire and be like, I'll walk out. Well, he don't give a damn, because I'm pretty sure he can do without you completely. Whereas if you meet a guy that's of a lower standard, he leans on you more because he doesn't have as much. You know what I'm saying? So you got more weight to talk if your man is of a lower standard. But if you're talking about a dude that got it, he don't care if you gone or not. He can get another one.
Close that mouth.
You got to, or you gonna be the one hurting. Because he gonna still be the billionaire, and then you just gonna be by yourself. You know what I'm saying? And that's why most women, like, all right, for instance, let's bring up Beyonce. Why she ain't leave Jay-Z after he cheated on her? Son?
She knew she couldn't find another Jay-Z.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't many Jay-Z's out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what you gonna do? You ain't gonna do shit, but stay there. You know what I'm saying? You'll be mad, and that's fine. Everybody get mad. But you ain't going nowhere, young. You know what I'm saying? If I would have cheated on Beyonce, Beyonce would have been remarried by now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But definitely, I'm gonna make some shorts about this section in particular, and I know I'm about to get all types of flack. But hey, look. I'm not speaking on my own accord, man. I can show you everything I got this from, and then after that, you gonna argue with God, man. Don't argue with me. I don't feel like hearing that.
Man, you just said some real shit, young. When we be talking this stuff, don't think that we're saying this is for us. Nah, we know our place in life right now. We know where we stand as men. I know exactly where I stand in life, nigga. I know I ain't that yet. If I was that.
Hey, son, I ain't gonna lie. And see, to all the women out there, right? If you did have a man and he became that and he got another girl, what would make you think that he would get rid of you? You get what I'm saying? Like, all right, and this is what I mean by this, ladies. If you buy a purse, do you throw the other ones away, or do you have more than one purse? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Don't compare me to a bag. I'm a person.
Man, damn that, man. I'm making, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to make a point. The only reason why a man, no, because here's the thing. If a man didn't want you, he would get rid of you first and then find another woman. But if he just found another girl, he still wants you, but he wants her too. See, that's the difference. He's not looking to have either or. He's looking for his cake and his pie. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, he's not looking to get rid of you. You know what I'm saying? And if you didn't open up your mouth and have an attitude, he would hold you down all the same as he did before. Matter of fact, if women never found out their men were cheating, they would have never known, or you know what I'm saying, that was going on.
Fucked up, son.
Yeah,
be messing up, son. Nothing.
It's only messed up because now you have the knowledge of it and you threw the monkey wrench in your own relationship. You know what I'm saying? That man was holding you down. You found out there was another woman and you got mad. But if you wouldn't have got mad, you would have still been getting held down like he was before you got mad.
And that's facts, ladies. Y'all gotta say that's facts because y'all have a saying. If you go looking for it, you will find something. You know
Yeah.
Y'all be telling people don't go through the phones. Don't go through the phone.
Right. So, and I'm gonna leave this with y'all, ladies. If you are looking for a guy that you only want to be his only girl and all that, like he can't be but so rich. I'm just putting that out there right now, son. You gotta lower it down, son, because any man that has it is going to get it, son. You know what I'm saying? Because what's the saying? You would if you could, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So if he can, he going to. So it's just like,
think about this too. It's more women than men in this world. So if you found that man attractive, guarantee you, you could bet your bottom dollar. There's another woman out there that find him attractive too.
Facts. Shit. This should have been the only video we seen the whole time, nigga. We could have just stayed on this for like the entire joint because I could bring up all types of crap. Matter of fact, we might have to revisit this joint. You know what I'm saying? But for the sake of, let's continue.
Y'all think like some guys are out of y'all league? Do y'all ever think a guy's out of your league?
No. I don't think there is a man out of any woman's league, honestly.
You don't think so? Is it some? Because y'all think some women, I'm pretty sure, is out of some men league, right?
But I feel like if you're pretty,
it don't even have to be pretty no more. I'm sorry, men. And you know what's bad because I said this recently. I was walking down the block and a man, he's behind me, telling me how good I look. He has not seen my face yet. Now, what if I turned around and said I'm a whole man? I was ready. I was about to get my voice together and everything.
Wait. Go back. Play that again. She was about to say she was a what?
She was about to turn around and tell the man he was a man, that she was a man. Because he seen her ass and he started complimenting on her. And she was like, he hadn't even seen my face. Well, you weren't looking for your face.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
No, but that's what all right, so that's an example of how women be getting attraction and stuff mixed up. The man wasn't saying you're beautiful. The man was saying you got a body that he wants to take advantage of. You know what I'm saying? So you got to know that's a different type of, like, he don't find you attractive. He finds you
sexy.
I was about to say fuckable.
Same.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I mean, those are two different things, right? So, like, for instance, there are a lot of attractive whores out there, but it's unwise for a man to marry a whore. You know what I'm saying? A man would usually marry a woman that's a little bit more conservative. That's why you'll see some men and their wives look like plain Janes. And then all the hoes be sitting there like, I got the titties, I got the ass, I got, well, yeah, you got all that. But that's not what I want as far as me building my nation, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want someone that I can trust. I want someone that when I come home, I can peacefully rest. I don't want to sit here and every time I'm at work, worried about if John Jacob Jingleheimer and Smith is sliding through my door to crush my girl. You know what I'm saying? That's not what a nigga trying to look for. So there's a big difference between the attractions. There's a sexual attraction and there's a wifey attraction. But it's two different things though. Definitely two different things. Oh, but the whole time I'm supposed to be running this joint back. My bad, son.
Y'all think like some guys are out of y'all league? Do y'all ever think a guy's out of your league?
No.
I don't think there is a man out of any woman's league. Honestly,
you don't think so? Is it some? Because y'all think some women, I'm pretty sure, is out of some men league, right?
But I feel like if you're pretty,
it don't even have to be pretty no more. I'm sorry, men. And you know what's bad because I said this. Recently, I was walking down the block and a man, he's behind me, telling me how good I look. He has not seen my face yet. Now, what if I turned around and said I'm a whole man? I was ready. I was about to get my voice together and everything.
So she just said that no woman is out of a man's league. And then the man tried to compliment her on some, you know what I'm saying, because he was attracted to her body. And she was ready to say that she was a dude to this nigga. So in her mind, that nigga was out of her league. Yet she just said, no woman is out of a man's league. And I'm going to tell you now, yes, it is some women out of niggas' league. We just sat here and told you that we know where we at. We are the poor guy. You know what I'm saying? I get that. I'm the broke nigga. Cardi B and them ain't fucking me unless I'm rich, fam.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? How can I put this? Rick Ross, what was his jump that he had? You know what I'm talking about? The jump he had?
Dior or something.
Yeah, he don't get her with you know what I'm saying, working as a mechanic.
Facts, yo.
So yeah, that's bullshit. It goes both ways. There's some men that's out of women league, and there's some women out of men league. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at in life.
Because you can't convince me. Because even though I am who I am, a crackhead woman can't come up to me like she the ish and think I'm about to bun that joint up. Like, shorty, nah, you ain't there. You ain't that.
Hug you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? And then the different positions, right? So the only thing it takes for a woman to be in your league is you have to be able to take care of her. The only thing it takes for a woman to be in your league in her mind is you have to have everything she desires. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like you can pull that off depending on how much your woman wants without doing it for herself type thing. You know what I'm saying? A man being out of a woman's league. Well, yeah, it go both ways because you can definitely do it. You know what I'm saying? You can definitely do it because all women ain't created equal and all men ain't created equal. So you could be out of each other league, yo. You could definitely be out of each other league. Even if you're pretty, there's a lot of pretty girls that ain't worth the time or effort. So a dude will leave them high and dry. You know what I'm saying? So it go both ways, yo. It go both ways. But women do have an easier time with men because men will definitely reach lower than women would. But we have to reach low anyway. We got to reach down anyway. You know what I'm saying? Unless we're going to become the servant and serve the woman as if she's the man. Because they are that too. You know what I'm saying? Where the woman takes care of everything.
Those are the slaves. Those are the slaves. Because serving your woman is your job. Like that's what you're supposed to do. I get what you mean though, and that's why I said that would be a slave. Because serving your woman, that's your job as a man, as a husband. I'm not even gonna say as a man, because if you're a man with no woman, you ain't gotta serve shit. But if you got a wife, It's your job to serve her. You know what I'm saying? And I know the ladies gonna love that. Yes, it's his job to serve you. Like if you need house, food, clothes, the essential stuff that you need, it is his job to provide that and serve you. When like if you're sick or something, it's his job to take care of you. Your feet hurting when you're pregnant or something, like it's his job to serve you, to rub your feet and shit. That's his job. Now for ladies, you are his slave. He owns you. He paid for you. You are his property. I know you're gonna hate that I said it like that, but I say that all the time. A relationship is a slave-servant relation. It's a slave-servant relationship. You know what I'm saying? It's a slave-servant thing. You gonna slave for him and the family, and he's gonna serve you and the family. That is literally how it's supposed to go. This is not what I think. You know what I'm saying? Because if it was me, I would use my gift of gab to just get women to do shit for me if it was me. So this ain't what I choose. This is biblical. You know what I'm saying? It's a slave-servant relationship. That's how it's supposed to go. You're supposed to serve her. She's supposed to slave for you. You know what I'm saying? And then I would say this. Think about it. For a woman would say, what they hit you with? I'm not doing no wifely things. I'm not doing no wifey things if you don't pay my bills or take me out this place or buy this, buy that, right? Basically, you know what I'm saying? Because you can get a cook. She basically saying she's not gonna cook for you if you don't take her out. She's not gonna give you the freaky sex that you want if you don't put a roof over her head. She's not going to clean up your house if you don't put whatever. You could buy all of that. You could buy a maid to clean your house up. You could buy. She literally saying she will slave for you if you serve her. Literally what they asking you to do. If we get our head out of our ass and just listen to them. And them too, if they get their head out of their ass and just because you a slave when you get into that relationship, but you just don't want to be it. Because when a nigga tell you what they want, hey babe, can you make me a sandwich if it's 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, and your ass, oh no, you get up and make your own sandwich. I'm not your slave. You know in your heart of heart that you are supposed. He owns you. You supposed to get your ass up and do for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that lady that woman that y'all just saw work behind me, I irritate her sometimes. I ask her to make a sandwich for random reasons. You're like, hey babe, you can make me a sandwich? And she be like, man, you did that shit on purpose. You know what I'm saying? You know I'm gonna make this shit, but you just trying to strut your authority around. And yeah, a little bit I am. I'm trying to see if you really gonna lock in and make a nigga the sandwich. You know what I'm saying? But that's her trying to be a wife, motherfuckers. Take heed. You fuckers you talking. You should see the shit she get when she take heed and try to be a wife. She what? Man, y'all stop playing, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I feel that. All right. Here's a question I gotta ask, right? When you buy something, you buy it for what you want it for, right? Like, have you ever bought a car to change your tires on it?
No.
Nah. You ever bought some shoes to like not walk in them joints?
No.
Yeah, right. So when you get a woman for certain reasons.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like if you can't fulfill the reason that I want a woman, then it's no need for you to be here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's the thing you gotta understand, that a lot of people gotta understand. You fulfill a purpose, just like when people get dogs and stuff, right? Like you get dogs for different reasons, but if there's a reason for it, you don't get a dog. I've never heard a nigga say, "Hey, yo, I'm about to buy a dog so I can feed it." Nah, you buy a dog because you want companionship. You buy a dog because you want to protect her. You buy a dog because you want to please the kids. You don't buy a dog to give it toys.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like no one does that.
To buy clothes for it.
Yeah, no one does that, son. You know what I'm saying?
Some people might. Some people might. Honestly, and I think people, they don't do that. They don't do that because you're buying it for a comrade. You're buying it for you know what I'm saying, a friend. You're not buying it too. You're just buying the clothes for your homie, but you're
Right,
really getting the
because
dog for a friend.
you love the dog. You
Yeah.
fuck with the dog, so you do these things for the dog, but that's not the purpose
that's
of the
real.
dog, is to get it stuff.
Yeah,
Purpose of the dog is for it to do what you want it to do for you. And if it does that, then you shower the dog depending on how much you can do it. You'll spoil it. You'll do stuff for it. But no one gets a girl to pay her. Son, I've never heard a nigga do that. Son, I've never heard a nigga say, "Hey, son, I'm trying to find a youngin' so I can give her all my money."
Nigga, me and
I've
my
never
girl do
heard
that to this day, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We do that to this day. If one of us, if she being nice to me, I do good for her. I do something good for her. Like I you know what I'm saying, rub her feet, buy her some flowers or something like that, get her lunch when she at work or something, and it's vice versa. If I'm nice to her, she'll do something nice for me. I can't tell y'all what she get do, but she do nice things for me as well for doing those things for her. So yeah, it's give and take, man. It's a transactional thing. That's just what it is. But you gotta want to do it with that person. Like that's something you gotta want to do with that person. But it's transactional. Ain't nobody just gonna love you just to love you.
You gotta make yourself valuable to that person. You know what I'm saying? If you don't make yourself valuable to them, there's no reason for you to be around. So if I bring a woman into my house and I be like, babe, can you get up out of my bed that you're sleeping in my house and make me a sandwich with the food that I bought? And you be like, nah, and you're also eating the food, living in the stuff, taking care. It's like, what are you here for then? You know what I'm saying? Because if I gotta make it myself, I don't need you here. You know what I'm saying? Like your purpose is now eradicated. I'm not just about to get you to have you. You're here for a purpose, yo. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, you just gotta realize that. I'm like, no one wants you just to have you. We want you because you fulfill a purpose. You're valuable in some type of sense. You know what I'm saying? And every man ain't the same. Every woman don't. I mean, every man don't want his woman cooking and cleaning. You know what I'm saying? They might want the woman doing some other shit.
Some niggas, like the niggas we was talking about, who can have multiple. Some of them type of niggas, they might not have multiple women. They might have a maid, chef, and stuff. They might not have their woman. Like Kobe Bryant, his wife wasn't cooking, and they had a maid and a chef and stuff like that. So honestly, why I didn't think she should have got 150 M's. But that's not.
You know what I mean? You want with me shooting in the gym?
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, rest in peace, Kobe, man.
Facts. And way to cut that song on, Rick. You know what I'm saying? Way to slice that whole joint. But nah, son. We just gotta come into a realization of what's going on, son. A realization of what's going on, son. Cause like, all right, ladies. This is just like apples and oranges, but this is just where I'm coming from. You buy yourself like a pearl necklace or something, right? And you buy the pearl necklace to wear it. But when you go and then you have it shined up and everything like that. You have it shined, taken care of. Now you go to wear the necklace, and the necklace tells you, oh no, I don't get on people's necks. Would you not look at that pearl necklace like, what the fuck? You either gonna get on my neck or you going back to the store? Nigga, why am I just gonna sit here and have you sitting around? And then don't let the pearl necklace be like, oh yeah, on top of you can't wear me, you gotta get me shined every week. Does that make any sense to you? To even keep that necklace around?
No.
So that's why it don't make sense to us to have you around if you can't do what we got you for.
It's like buying a phone and never using it. Paying the bill for that motherfucker and never using that bitch.
Yeah, you try to turn on your phone say, oh nah, you can't use me. But your phone also gives you an alert message talking about, I need a brand new case. What do you need a case for, nigga? I can't even use you. You about to go in the trash. You know what I'm saying? That's how that works, dog. That's how that works, man. So it's just like you just gotta understand where we coming from when we say the things we say or when we say stuff like that. Like when we be like for instance, right? If I be like, yo, I want my woman to cook and clean, why would you get mad? You don't cook and clean for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Cook and clean for yourself because you live there too. You eat the food too, and just make extra so I can eat with you. What's the problem with that?
But it's the bitches that just wanna make their own money and let a nigga use another nigga money up. You know what I'm saying? They don't necessarily, you know what I'm saying? It ain't necessarily I cook for you or no. They will suggest. Some of them will suggest they using your money up now. They using your money and they be like let's get a chef. What? Get a chef.
All right, so who wouldn't want to do that though?
Get a chef.
You get what I'm saying? I would love to get a woman use her money and save all mine.
You goddamn right. What the fuck is you talking about? You goddamn right. Nigga, what?
What do you mean? You know what I'm saying?
Me.
But that
what,
sounds
nigga, what nigga in the world don't be envying pimps a little bit? Just a little bit, son. You don't be a little like nigga. Fuck, well, I wish I could pull some shit like that, nigga.
Yeah.
You know, every nigga in the world was a little like, man, I'm trying to be like Pimp C out here, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. So that all right. So this is a whole nother subject, man. I'm hating this, right? So it's like when we, like for instance, right, when we conduct ourselves in a certain way, they'll try to use our God-given responsibility against us. You're the man. You're supposed to take care of this, that, and the third, and all this other stuff. But when it's vice versa, they try not to even fit into their God-given purpose. You know what I'm saying? They try to cold duck that junk. So it's just like, to me, it's like I would love
so bad, son. It's like they don't even know that motherfucker, nigga. They know your role better than they know theirs. They'll do everything you supposed to do down to a motherfucking T. And as soon as you say what you supposed to do, crickets, nigga, they don't even fucking know. Now they saying you misogynistic or something. Nigga, bitch, what? How the fuck I hate bitches? Because I'm asking you, what's your role in the Bible? How I hate you all of a sudden. You just broke down everything a nigga supposed to be doing and not doing from the Bible on biblical terms. And as soon as I ask you to do that for yourself, I'm misogynistic. You gotta be shitting me, man.
I'm just saying, man. You know how it is, man. Because if I got a girl and she was like, "What are you expecting from this relationship?" and I was like, "I'm expecting you to give me all your money while I have fun with mine," she would say that is the shittiest deal ever. You know what I'm saying? But if it's vice versa, she's with it, and I understand because that's love right there.
Yeah,
if I can do what I want with my money, and for everything I need to do with my money, I can use another nigga money to do it. Son, you are in an extremely sweet situation, yo.
Talk.
You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
So I mean, I get why you would want to, but you gotta understand that's not how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just not how life works.
Listen, man, this how it's supposed to be. For one, ladies, pick a man that you deem a good leader. You know what I'm saying? Whatever dime you make, it should go into that account. He's going to take care of you.
Facts.
Now, you have just, I know that sounds crazy, but you have just eliminated all the shit that you was worried about and stressing him about and stressing the world. I'm back on my bills, my car note, and all of that shit, phone bill. You don't have to worry about it because now you're giving him the money to pay for it. So you don't think about it unless your shit is off. The only time you have to think, hey, why my shit off? Now you go ahead and complain to this nigga. But that wouldn't happen because I just said in the beginning, learn to pick the right nigga. Learn to pick the right leader, man. You learn to pick the right leader, you can go ahead and fully submit. Put that money in his account. Let him deal with all that shit. And you just worry about being that soft life wife that you was trying to be, so he can worry about all the shit that you keep worrying about.
And to piggyback off that joint, man, it's like if you do pick that right dude, you know what I'm saying, and you give him that type of trust and everything, understand that you're going to be taken care of all your needs. But there is going to be some type of disciplinarian type thing introduced where you can't do everything you want to do. So like if you want to go to a Beyonce concert, you may have to chill a few times because that man deems that that's just not as important as the other things that need to be taken care of.
Don't mean you can't go out, period. It means
you do what you can afford.
He's not gonna let you fuck the money up just for fun. He's not gonna let you fuck the money up for fun. The same way your kids want to stay at the playground, but you got to take them home because they got school tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? It'll hurt them and you to stay out there at the playground and fuck them. Yeah, that man knows. Yeah, will fuck us up if you pay for these tickets to go to see Beyonce when we could use this for the crib and shit, or use this to pay off some bills for a couple months and stuff, and be living comfortable.
Facts.
We could play this shit smarter and not be struggling with, you know what I'm saying, and fighting with each other because we ain't got no money. Because that's what most of these relationship fights come from. They ain't got no money. That's all it is. When you broke, you gonna fight like a motherfucker.
Well, what do you say when you broke your home on, when your pager got buku places to go on? You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's supposed to be. When you broke, sit your ass down. But when you pay, hey, do some stuff, man. Do some stuff. But you have to put something in front of the other. And you need to put your needs in front of your wants. You know what I'm saying?
And
just don't work the other way around.
Ladies, no disrespect, but y'all tend to not do that. Y'all tend to put y'all wants ahead of y'all needs a lot of the time.
And being messed up
that's
situations.
why that good leader is there to help you. Hey, babe, hey, let's lock back in. You about to go ahead and splurge and fuck our money off. You know what I'm saying? We'll catch the next one. So we could be straight. We'll catch the next one.
Facts. All right. Hold up. I guess we're not done yet. Hold up. We got some more stuff happening in these streets.
I'm legally considered a woman. My birth certificate, my ID, all of that shit is for real. The fuck? You can't look me up as no motherfucking Kevin, Kendall, or nothing. You look me up as Kiara motherfucking Kardashian. Period. And I will be damned. I'm not out.
Hey, bro, I could look you up and down as a nigga. Nigga, the fuck is you talking about? I look you up and down and see, dude, I can hear that you's a man. Well, just know, I'm going to whoop this woman ass if they ever get in an argument with me. This the type of women you beat the fuck up. And now I'm not condoning beating, abusing women, but these the women's that I don't mind you fucking up if y'all ever just so happen to get in an altercation. But I don't think these type of women should be fighting women. But for niggas who argue with these women, you beat these niggas up like they men. You beat these women up like they men. I'm gonna go ahead and respect y'all and call y'all women, but you gonna get this ass whooping like a man, though. I'm letting you know that now. I'm not sugarcoating. The same patience that men have with women, you're not getting that. You're not getting that. Oh, you're not getting that. And I'm gonna jump out the window on your ass quick because you're gonna try to act like a woman quick and think I'm going to give you that right of just me chilling because you playing woman. Nah, I'm gonna put my fist so far down your motherfucking throat, bro. I'm gonna break teeth. I'm not even playing with none of you niggas. My president said I ain't got to, so I won't. Fuck is you talking about?
Yeah. Is that legal for you to have on your birth certificate and all that stuff that you're a woman and you're not?
I think you could pay for that shit. I don't know, son, no more, son. I think Trump made that shit illegal.
Because that's wild, son. Because that means if you wanted verification that the woman that you're trying to date is your woman, and it says she's a woman and she's really not, That's not, yeah, that's not.
Son, them type of niggas, you gotta set an example, bro. Like, I'm not homophobic. I'm not. But that's a type of delusion that they're not going to tell a man who's heterosexual that they're not a woman, and they're going to trap a man in a situation, a homosexual situation that man wasn't trying to be into. So that's why I'm not looking at you, especially if you taller than me, fam. I'm damn sure not about to look at you like no woman, bro. You can cut that bullshit out, bro. Listen, I didn't listen, all of 2023 and 2024, I didn't say nothing bad about you niggas. But now with this delusional shit, I'm not going for it. I told my woman, man, if she ever argue with you niggas, I'm gonna punch you dead in your shit. Don't even argue with no man. I don't care if you dress like a woman, call me. I'm gonna pull up and I'm punching you dead in your shit. We are going to fight like two niggas.
No, all right, so let's just put things in their proper place. This is man on man violence right here.
You got
what I'm saying?
Right.
Because this man is trying to deceive me out of what I know. Yep. And I am going to probably act violently towards this man because this man should know better. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come to me, you know what I'm saying, try and jit me out my shoes. What they say? Fool me once, shame on you.
I ain't even saying we should, like, I'm not saying abuse the nigga. I'm not even saying do that if he jip you. I'm saying if they argue with you, if they come out, you know how women argue with niggas and you gotta like, you gotta kind of back off because she's the weaker vessel. I'm not giving him that. You not getting that type of pleasure right there, nigga. I'm not giving you that. You type of niggas, I'm jumping on your ass. I'm punch you dead in your shit quick. Fuck that. Fuck that.
Because I mean, you was being nice. Like, I'm not saying abuse, but look. If a man cross you, crush him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let it be a crushable offense. Like, this is a crushable offense, right? Because this could potentially send your soul to hell. If a man puts you in a position where your soul can potentially be in hell and away from God, nigga, you crush him, son. You know what I'm saying? You crush that nigga, son. You know what I'm saying? If a woman puts you in that same position, try to walk away from her. But if she don't let her walk away, if she won't let you let her walk away or let you walk away or whatever it is too, if it calls for it, you crush her ass too. I don't care, son. Nah, for real, son. Because what I'm about to sit there and be talking to God, and he be like, "Oh yeah, you were supposed to do this," and be like, "I couldn't do it because she was whatever, whoop whoop whoop," and he be like, "All right, well, both of y'all going to hell then." Oh no, both of us ain't going to hell.
Hey, son, you saw Thanos. God of Thanos, see your ass so fast, nigga.
Yeah, nah, son. So don't get it twisted. There are different levels, but there is a level in which you ought to crush everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. There's a situation where you ought to crush a man. There's a situation you ought to crush a woman. There's a situation you ought to crush your kids. There's a situation where everything needs to be crushed at some sort of point, because that's how we learn our lessons as people. If someone couldn't do us any type of harm, why would we ever listen to them at all? You get what I'm saying?
I think we coming off this way. There's a little bit of jealousy in this. Y'all can come and talk to us and complain and argue and tell us what you don't want. And there's nothing we can really do about it. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that with God.
Facts.
Can't really say shit to this man and nah. Like, we're kind of scared to even do that.
That's what I'm saying. You say something to God, and he be like, "Nah, what you going to try?" Cause nah, he gonna tell you to kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
say something else. Say something else. I'm tired of you keep asking me for shit. Say something else. I dare you. He gonna act like Pinky on your ass. Say it again, nigga. Say it again. say it again.
Tie your monkey ass up. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's it's a big jealousy with that. And it's not y'all fault. That's just how life is. But it is kind of y'all fault because it's clear y'all not reading that Bible, young. Because if you did, you would have more consideration. The fact that y'all can do some stuff that we can't do. You can talk to your person that you know what I'm saying. You can talk to that person. You can try to get some understanding. I gotta read this Bible and really just you can look at me. You can see what I look. I don't even know what he looked like. Son, I can't even see him. Do you understand that? Son, I can't even see.
Nah, I'm gonna put it on another level, right? Even if God was standing in front of you, you couldn't look at him or you die.
Right.
So even if I had the opportunity, I couldn't even enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, you definitely have something that we don't have. Like you have basically instant interaction. And it's plain and understandable.
My girl can text me and I will text back.
Yeah. Yeah. I can talk to God.
Son. He may never respond back to me.
Talk. May never hear nothing from a man for your entire existence. You know what I'm saying? Never hear nothing back. Yeah? But guess what you gotta do? You gotta stay afloat. Because if you don't stay, he promises one thing, he will kill you when it's all done. So you know what I'm saying? We don't even come at y'all as hard as God come at us, man. So y'all got
Thanos, nigga, what? Son, it's a thing called the fear of God, not the fear of man, son. That's no such thing. I think
he tells you not to fear man.
Only animals fear man, nigga. But
facts. And that's because we're in the image of God. How about that?
Talk.
You know
that goes into this 100 versus 1 gorilla shit, nigga. We killing them niggas. I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, hold on. Give me my 5 minutes right quick from this one. Because I've been
Hey, hold up, son. Before
bro, 100 versus 1, bro. Listen to what y'all saying. 100 men versus 1 gorilla. 100 men versus any animal. We dogging that shit. For one, I'm gonna say this: every animal on Earth, we either put that shit in a zoo, a museum, or what else? A circus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? A zoo, museum, or a circus, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You either our entertainment or you history. Fucking with mans. And another thing, you saying, oh yeah, you need the guns for the gorilla, for 1 gorilla, bro.
My nigga, the biggest gorilla is 6 foot, 600 pounds, my nigga. We whooping that nigga ass, bro.
Mark Henry's, that nigga good as dead, bro. We don't even need 100 niggas if we being real. Give me Eddie Hall, you give me 25 Eddie Halls and 25 Mark Henrys. And me in the back end, nigga, we gonna get this nigga the fuck out of here. Y'all know guns wasn't always.
The average gorilla is 4'4", 350 to 450 pounds, and y'all saying 100 niggas can't beat them?
Guns was made for niggas. Those was made for war. We was killing. We had to get guns for us, for the man. Them animals, we was already. I know a nigga put 2 of each animal in a boat and flew them bitches, saved their ass too. You ain't about to sit here. If one nigga did that, listen, bro. Listen, I know another nigga that dropped a nigga that was bigger than the gorilla with a fucking pebble. You know what I'm saying? So 100 niggas could devise a plan. Come on, bro. We could come up with something to get one, bro. We have one task. 100 niggas have one task. That gorilla has 100 fucking tasks to get through. Nigga, you got 100 fucking speed bumps to get over, nigga. Come on, son. Have y'all ever seen a hornet fly into a bee nest, nigga? A beehive? Yeah, the hornet gets fucked up by 100 bees every time, nigga. And they don't use no stinger. Huh? They all gang up on that nigga. Y'all gotta think about. And then the gorilla no taller than 6'1". That nigga ain't even.
The power of Google. I was over here just ranting, and I gave this nigga 6'1". They 4'4". 4'4". Could you imagine? Just could you imagine?
We get 100 niggas that's about 350. That come on, bro. Come on, bro. And it's a shame how many niggas that was saying we would lose. Like, I would understand the women, but you niggas, you grown ass niggas, man. Y'all don't believe the human race, the man species could win at all? One gorilla? Not King Kong, nigga. One gorilla. We could take the nigga from Tarzan, that gorilla. We'll fuck him up. He lost to one nigga in Tarzan. Hey, listen, man. Listen, man.
Hey, son. You already know how I feel about it, son. All right. Just hear me out, people. Because my man made a point. A man that weighs 150 pounds. You got a gorilla that weighs, we'll say 500 pounds. He gonna crush a lot of those guys. You know what I'm saying? But he's not gonna get through 100. All right, and this is my logic. You could take a man that weighs 300 pounds, and you can have 100 raccoons that weigh 30 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Them raccoons are gonna fuck that man up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even gonna be close. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you could take a man who weighs 400 pounds, no, 300 pounds chisel. You know what I'm saying? And you get 100 bees. Them 100 bees are going to crush that man. You know what I'm saying?
Rats.
Yeah, 100 rats are going to crush. See the size difference, and they will still crush us. And then on top of that, we're smarter than the gorillas. You know what I'm saying? If we have the intention, because I did hear one dude, he made a point, and this is what the guy said. He said the gorilla will crush the first 10 to 15, and then the rest of the people will be so scared that they don't want to mess with it. I agree with that. That's what can happen. But if you're telling me this is a situation where it's either us or the gorilla, it's no way that gorilla's making it out of 100 niggas that gotta kill him, son. If it's us or him, he's never gonna win that.
Tell one of them niggas to throw one of them gorillas on one of them islands where they be eating people at. Throw the gorilla over there on one of them islands.
So if you can take the time to read this passage right here, I think the conversation is over. Men dominate. It's fucked up how y'all doubt us so bad.
He's gonna be.
Hey, tell him the secret joint, son. Kick that nigga in his nuts.
Bro, listen. You got 100 niggas. If you can get 5 niggas on each limb, there's nothing he can do, bro. You get 5 niggas on each limb, the weight of that amount of people is going to be overwhelming on him. He's going to get to the ground. Once we get to the ground, stomp his head and his nuts out. 1, 2, 3,
450. So that would be like, and these are small men I'm comparing it to. Like if you had 550-pound men on each leg, that's 1, 3, 6. That's 750 pounds on one arm, 750 pounds on the other arm, 750 on both legs. And you've only used 20 niggas. Yeah, you still got 80 more.
Come on, young, what? It's too many niggas on this nigga.
It's too many.
Too many.
It's too many. If they would have said something if they'd have said something like 10 niggas, a gorilla versus 10 niggas, that could get ugly for it.
That would have been a tough ass.
But 100?
It depends on the niggas too, though, because that will depend on that. That is a tough one. 10 niggas, that's a tough one.
Yeah,
that's a tough
but
one.
We talking about just average niggas. Just average.
Average. Yeah, you gonna need 100. But if you got 10 of the strongest niggas, I got them 10 getting them the fuck out of here.
They selling niggas short.
But they got them. They can get them out of here.
They selling niggas short. So, all right, 100 niggas. All right, the biggest, baddest man in this world can't beat 100 females.
And I'm gonna tell
Mommy,
y'all
there's an
how
attempt to
gorillas
kill.
are. So gorillas are not naturally aggressive animals, for one. So they see 100 niggas, they're going to get scared and start running. For one. And gorillas, like y'all see on King Kong, that's why they use this in King Kong. Gorillas, they know how to use things as weapons. So they'll pick up a branch or something like that and swing. So if the gorilla gets to fight, you know what I'm saying? Because if we fight hand to hand, we're going to win. If we fight with weapons, no guns, we're going to win. They could use weapons too. We're still going to win. Like I said, we either put them in the circus, the zoo, or the museum, nigga.
Right, because they would be unconquerable. That mean to get one gorilla
that ain't even here no more, son.
Yeah, that's true.
Ain't no more saber-tooth tigers. Son, y'all acting like global warming is fucking no, it's humans that's fucking this shit up, nigga. We fuck up all of the habitats. We fuck it up, and y'all act like one gorilla gonna stop us.
No, facts.
We've been killing animals since. Come on, young. What? Come on, bro.
Facts.
It's animals that did not make it this long. Humans still here.
Right.
But y'all will believe that a meteor shower came and wiped these joints out and shit, right? That don't make sense.
Definitely don't.
That don't make sense.
It definitely don't.
What my man Eddie Griffin said, think. It's not illegal yet. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta do some thinking.
Hey, cuz they make thinking illegal, son. I'm gonna have to clock out at that point. I'm not gonna do it to myself, but it's just like, why, son? Why, son? Why even be here if you can't think?
I gotta read in the Bible. Could we check each other out? You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be suicide. 1, 2, 3, go. We both get there. Be like, God, we had to make our way up here, man. It was no way we could stay there. You can't even think. You can't even think down there, big homie. We found the loophole.
No, facts, yo.
We found the loophole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo.
Nah, son. We be cutting ourselves short, boy. Like, we be like, damn, young. Or maybe we wouldn't survive. You know, they honestly had me thinking we wouldn't beat a gorilla because so many niggas were saying we wouldn't win. I was like, well, shit, we might not. Niggas might be scared to fight that joint, young.
Nah, son. It's no way, son. It's too many. 100 is a lot. You know what I'm saying? 100 is a lot. And we're not exactly
70, bro. I'm a $170. I wouldn't fight a gorilla for no reason. I would fight if I had to, and it's 100 of us, let's get down. Let's get down.
Facts.
Fuck it.
Because if it's not 100, if it's not 100 of me, I'm not so sure I'm taking that on.
I'm not fighting. Because you talk, unless I got a weapon, you need to hand me that AA-12, nigga. We'll get this gorilla up out of here. One of me and one AA-12, and we'll definitely get this gorilla.
You know, after watching this video over and editing and stuff like that, I think all of y'all are stupid. I think all of y'all are stupid. You know what I'm saying? And I think I looked stupid just getting frustrated and actually explaining this shit to stupid people. So this will be the last time I talk about this shit.
You know what I'm saying? Just one of me.
I feel that. Nah, no bullshit. No bullshit. But yeah, yo, so we just gotta get that together, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Although that one ain't on our video, that was thrown in this joint. All right, still.
We gotta do it short in there. We got us a short in there.
Nah, facts. Well, look, y'all, that last chick dude thing was the last video I got on this joint, man. So thank you for tuning in to your boys, man. Please stay savage on my savage family, folks, friends.
Yes, sir. Man. See y'all.
You know what I'm saying? Be easy out here, and just know it's always stuff happening. So we always gonna be here. Be easy, man.